So this is Da Nang Beach at the moment, and we've been experiencing a typhoon for the last 48 hours. The rain started on Friday evening, Friday the 26th. The rain started at about 11 p.m. and it hasn't stopped. And it is now 4 p.m. on Sunday the 28th. And that gives you an idea how rough things are here. And over at the peninsula, you can just see cloud cover. In the distance, the Buddha. It's a white figure in the distance. I don't know if you can see it. The rain is supposed to be easing off soon, probably in the next 2-3 hours. I can tell you one thing, it doesn't look like it, but not many people out on the streets. As you very well know, the main source of travel in Da Nang are scooters, so it's probably very dangerous and probably an occupational health and safety issue for the person who drives the scooter. So as we're walking along here, the wind's blowing. I've got this umbrella, a golf umbrella supplied by the hotel. And I'll come down tomorrow morning and we'll see what damage is done to the beach and other areas. It certainly has affected most of the restaurants around the area. And as you can see, people are all wearing raincoats and other sorts of protective gear. So here I am walking on the beach. The wind isn't that strong. I wouldn't be walking here with an umbrella if it were blowing gale force like it did earlier this morning. But it is still challenging. So I don't think I'll try to progress pretty far up the beach, and maybe I'll just head for the nearest shelter or back to the hotel and get something to eat. And all the beach equipment where people normally sit under, those things, they've all been put away so they don't get blown down the beach. And that gives you an idea, once again, what it's like to be possibly in the back end of a typhoon. As I said, it's about to dissipate within probably 3 to 4 hours. And then life will be back to normal in Da Nang. You can go for a swim and just enjoy the tourist life here in this beautiful city. So this is Da Nang Beach, about 12 hours since Typhoon Bualoi has left us. Sea's still a bit rough. 1 or 2 surfers out beyond the break. And as usual, people going about their business, doing what they normally do here in the mornings here in Da Nang, and that's get out on the beach, exercise. The gentleman over here is putting out all these beach chairs. They lost a lot of business over the weekend, so hopefully when the sun comes out later today they'll get quite a few tourists in. So I'm just going to take a walk down this beach. The sand's really firm because the waves came up to the edge over the weekend. So yeah, this is a typical morning on Da Nang Beach after a typhoon. The sea is still pretty rough. Probably settle down later this afternoon, but quite a few people in there at the moment. But I suppose the runoff from all the weekend really doesn't make the water look really clean. Still looks a bit murky out there. So this is one of the main drainage runoff areas of Da Nang, and you can just imagine how flooded it was yesterday during the rain, and still busy. It's hard to imagine how well the drainage system here in Da Nang coped, that no streets got flooded during the typhoon. But there in the distance, that's the Da Nang Beach, and the mountains are pretty clear now as well. So from this section south of Da Nang Beach is the start of all the luxury resorts. And when I mean luxury, some of them are incredibly beautiful. The biggest names in the hotel industry are down here, and it stretches for probably 20 kilometers all the way down to Hoi An. There's still a lot of proposed developments going on here, and this is the real attraction for people who want a luxury holiday. And as I pan around, you can see that is the north side of Da Nang Beach and all the other hotels along there. So it's been about 13 hours since the tornado has passed. And as you can see, the sun's out, but there's a fair bit of wind blowing, as you can see from the flag. And the sea's pretty rough at the moment, so not many beachgoers venturing into the ocean at this stage. Probably wait till tomorrow, hopefully that it's quietened down a bit. But as you can see, everything's cleared up in the sky. So from here over here, you can see still pretty wild out there. The water's pretty brown from all the runoff. But as you can see, these trees, the wind is pretty strong at the moment. So not many people out in the surf.